Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well this morning or afternoon, whenever you're watching this video, I guess, because YouTube is forever. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be driving my Tesla Model 3 using hardware 3 running FSD 12.6.4. And today we got a nice little morning drive here. We're going to be driving on some streets, some highway, and back on some streets. So if you guys are looking to get a Tesla, or maybe you guys already have a older Tesla and you guys are looking to subscribe to FSD, stick around, because this video will help maybe give a little bit more information about how FSD is and what's it like to really use FSD on regular drives you might have. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, because I literally post videos like this one every single day. And yeah, and version 14 Lite should be going wide now, so I should be receiving it in the coming days. So you got to stay tuned for that too. So be sure to subscribe, stick around, and yeah, we're coming up with this light, so we're going to be making a left here. My camera does suck in low light situations, so if the video kind of looks bad, it's probably because my camera kind of sucks. So we're going to be making this left turn here. We come to a stop just before this crosswalk, which is really nice. FSD is able to recognize the crosswalk and know that it's not supposed to be there, so it's just behind it. And we don't have an advance, so we're going to be making a left here. It's creeping forward just a little bit. I'm not pressing the accelerator. I'll let you guys know if I do press the accelerator whenever I do. And it makes that left very comfortably, very nicely, very safely. I'm going to be putting on this light. Maybe this light does help a little bit with, seeing the steering wheel, seeing it move. If it does help, then that's good. If it doesn't, then that's the best I could do. But so far we're driving a little bit over the speed limit, which is fine. People in the morning are pretty crazy, but it's driving comfortably. Won't let it speed too much, but it is driving nice and comfortably in this left lane here. These roads are pretty clear, which is really nice. I really like morning drives like this, where the road is just super empty, super dead, and I'm able to just cruise around and yeah. If you guys hate morning drives, if you guys don't like driving in general, FSD can really help make your drives a lot better. We are going a little too fast now, so I'm gonna put it to 60. I'm fine with 60. But yeah, FSD could help make your drives a little bit better, a little bit smoother, a little bit more relaxing. You obviously still gotta pay attention. You can't go to sleep to work. That would be nice. A lot of us don't like the mornings, but you can't go to sleep in the car. I know a lot of early Tesla autopilot videos, a lot of people were sleeping in their cars while autopilot was on. I don't think they had interior cameras at the time. I don't know if you guys ever saw those YouTube videos back in the day when Teslas first started out. It was kind of crazy how like those viral videos of people sleeping in their cars. It was kind of cool, or it wasn't cool, but it was funny, I guess. But now we're coming up to this intersection here. It's gonna turn yellow, so we're gonna be slowing down here, and slows down very smoothly again before the crosswalk, and stops perfectly. That was very smooth, comfortable, relaxing. And now we could watch this intersection. You guys could see on the screen here, it'll show just everything you see on the intersection right now. You can see the cars making a left. You can see the lane lines, the red lights and stuff. And it's just really cool. You can see that it thinks that bus is a truck. That is a pretty big bus. You can see that left car making the right there. Just really cool how much this screen could see, or the visualization in the cameras and everything. Now the light has turned green and we're accelerating very smoothly, very nicely. Just staying centered in this lane. It's kind of following the flow of traffic. This truck to my right is kind of going pretty fast. We're gonna have to be getting over to the right here, because the highway entrance ramp is coming soon. That car is coming a little close. That was weird. Gonna be getting over hopefully soon. Yep, signals, and now the right lane is pretty clear, so it's gonna go over maybe once more. Yep, puts the signal, no cars, we're good. Gets over to the right lane here, that was really nice. Now we're gonna be getting onto the highway here, so it's gonna be making a right. Now we're gonna go on the 400 south here. And now we're going to be taking this bend, and it's staying perfectly centered, keeping a good rate of speed. I'm not pressing the brake, not pressing the pedals, nothing. Can't really see my feet. Maybe I should put a camera or something down there in later videos, but yeah, you can see the nice morning sunrise here. The sun's not out currently, but it's still pretty beautiful. I love the sky in the morning. And now we're in standard mode with a 50 or 40% off speed offset. So this is pretty much the default configuration for FSD. If you were to subscribe to FSD, it would come naturally like that. This is kind of just the default setting. I put it to that because, you know, it's probably what the setting you might want to use, and it's probably the, you know, most standard setting. So, you know, this is probably the best, or this is probably what Tesla wants to showcase. And yeah, now we're on the highway going a little bit faster than I'd like, but other cars are going pretty quick. I'm gonna drop it to just 15 over. 120 is a little too much for me. All these other cars are going like 140 and stuff. It's pretty crazy, but we're gonna stick around 115. It's also in kilometers an hour, guys, not miles per hour. I'm not using Tesla FSD going 115 miles an hour. I don't even know what speed that is in kilometers an hour. That's probably like 200 or something. Something crazy. Absolutely not. And yeah, the car is pretty centered in the lane. We're cruising nicely on the highway. Going 115 kilometers an hour, which is around 75 miles an hour maybe. Not too sure on the conversions there. I don't drive in America. I don't use miles per hour pretty often. This Audi is cutting us off to overtake this whatever this is, this truck on this right here, and that was pretty close. But FSD didn't overreact. I know some other lane centering systems with traffic aware cruise control, or just cars with traffic aware cruise control, kind of freak out when cars do stuff like that. I know my other car has traffic aware cruise control, and whenever a car cuts in front of me, it usually brakes aggressively. And I actually tried that with the free autopilot on this Tesla, and it autopilot does it as well. So it's not just the cameras or whatever, it's kind of just FSD, like whatever this system is, or this subscription or whatever. Not too sure exactly why it reacts differently, but that's something to know. If you guys have any traffic aware cruise controls in your other cars, like not necessarily Tesla, or not necessarily a Tesla or anything, but like, you know, maybe a Honda, Toyota or something like that, comment down below your experience. Do you ever experience any sort of issues driving on the highway and stuff, or is it, you know, pretty much perfect and similar to this? Maybe it's just my cars that are not that great. We got a Tesla Model 3 coming up, going pretty fast. Who knows, maybe it's using FSD as well. Yeah, the Toronto highways are pretty crazy. Everybody's going fast. We're just cruising nicely in this lane here. It's centered perfectly, just going comfortably, just holding the speed steady. This is really nice. I really like highway drives like this, especially with this beautiful sky here. Maybe I should be quiet and let you guys just enjoy the road noise. So I'm gonna just be quiet for a little bit. You guys probably hear me talk a lot through all my videos, but yeah, I'll just let you guys enjoy the drive till the next exit. So yeah. now it's gotten off to the highway, it's gotten on the exit ramp. And for the last few days, this has been messing up this exit. We are supposed to be in the right lane, making a right at this light. It put on its right signal and it needs to get over into the right lane. Will it do that? Yep, and the lane is clear, so it does it. But it does it way, way too late, in my opinion. I would do it a lot earlier than that. Comes to a red, stops just at the line, perfect, and now we could go. There's no cars, and it does this this turn really smoothly, very nicely, following the lane there. And yeah, that was very smooth, very nice. Now we're going, went up to speed around 60, perfect. And the light turns yellow pretty last minute, so it's a little bit more aggressive on the braking there, but it stops just before the light, which is really nice. And yeah, what you guys think of that highway driving? That highway driving was pretty smooth, pretty comfortable. I just love just letting the car drive and just, you know, vibing out in the car, listen to some music, you know, maybe a podcast or something. And just pretty awesome, you know. If you guys love you know, traveling and stuff, but you know, you don't want to drive and stuff, FSD could really make driving a lot more enjoyable, and you could just kind of like, you know, just vibe in the car. But now we're in the local part of this segment, just waiting for this light. You can see it could recognize the pedestrians on the road, which is really cool. But we're just waiting on this light now. Kind of a long light a bit. Got another Tesla, the newer one. Not that big of a fan of the newer Teslas or the newer Tesla Model 3. I preferably like these older Tesla lights, especially the Model Y. I think the older Model Y and the older Model 3 looks a lot better. That's just my preference. It's probably better to just get the newer one though, with the new hardware and everything. We're going up to speed to 60, staying in this lane here, coming up on this light that's red. So we're gonna be slowing down, but it's staying in its lane even though there's really no lane markings on the road. Finch is always under construction and just a disaster all the time, especially this part of it. Other parts of it are pretty good, but just this part kind of sucks. Now we can see pedestrians crossing and everything on the screen again. Kind of just see what's going on this screen. I'll just let you guys see. You can see all the cars making a right turn here. Just keep zooming in because I guess the cars are getting too close. And you can see the cars turning. You can see this truck here. It can recognize the pickup truck. It can recognize the truck in front of us. It shows us just how close the cars are, which is pretty cool. Recognizes the light, the pedestrians, just the cars turning and stuff. It's just so cool. I love these kinds of things. Now the light is green, so we're going to be accelerating. Accelerates very smoothly, very nicely, very comfortably. Stays pretty centered. This car is going a little bit too fast on our left here. We're just gonna stick to 60. It is a 50 road, I think. Nope, it's a 60 road. So that's fine. We'll just stick to 60. These roads are a little bit tight. Coming up on this bus here. Recognizes it, and now it's slowing down. Not too much though, because the light just turned green. Now we're picking up speed again. Just very smooth, very nice acceleration here. Staying perfectly centered, and yeah, FSD is doing a really good job. I have pretty much no complaints so far. This drive has been very smooth, very relaxing, and very comfortable. So if you guys are ever interested in you know, getting a self-driving car, you know, Teslas are kind of it. Well, here in America, or here in North America, I'm in Canada, so in America I think it's just Tesla. In Canada here we're getting some Chinese cars. I would totally love to try out a Chinese car and try out the Chinese self-driving, you know. Hopefully that'll be a feature here. I heard that you just get the car and you could just use self-driving and it's free, no subscription. That's probably my favorite part. I hate the Tesla subscription. I think it's too expensive. I think it's, I just don't like subscriptions, And I heard that if you do get another Tesla, like, you have to buy a completely separate subscription, which is pretty crazy. Confirm that in the comments, guys. I'm not too sure, but pretty sure if you get another Tesla, you have to buy a completely separate $100 subscription again. So you're going to be paying two if you have two Teslas, which is insane. But apparently with the Chinese cars, apparently it just comes with the car. I don't think it's a subscription. Might be wrong. I don't know. I might have to do some research on that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the drive. Thank you guys for watching the video. And yeah, like the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to see more. Check out some of the links in the description. Check out the playlists I have on my channel. I have a long form playlist, shorts playlist, auto part playlist, Q&A playlist. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so if you guys are ever interested in some self-driving content, be sure to check out the rest of my videos. I post literally every single day. Comment down below what you guys think, and how you guys thought the FSD did on this drive. And are you guys excited for version 14 Lite? If you guys are, comment down below, and subscribe so you guys can see the version 14 Lite videos I make. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay safe, guys, and peace.